you have options. You could modify, you could do something else, another posture, or you could skip it altogether. So just pay attention to what the mind and the body are asking for, and all should be well, and we can answer questions at the end of the session. So let's start with the feet about shoulder width apart. The toes could point out about 5 degrees or 10 degrees. Hands can come on hip crease, and we're going to just start circling the hips. Just gently start warming the body. Nothing violent. So we're swirling the hips, and think about inhaling forward, exhaling as you squeeze the navel to spine as you round into the back. Maybe you want to keep the torso fairly neutral. Or maybe once you get going with the hips, you want to add the torso in and get a little bit more involved with the torso. So let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center, swirl the hips the opposite direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back as you squeeze that navel to the spine. Think about engaging the core throughout the workout. So you're squeezing those abdominals and you're coordinating the breath with the movement. Inhale forward, exhale back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to center, moving up the body. We'll roll some shoulders now. Oh, yeah. And here again, if you need to sit in a chair for the shoulder rolling, that's an option. But see if you can stand when we're standing, sit when we're sitting, and just modify as you need. Yes, let's go the other direction with the shoulder rolls. Big full breaths. So you're taking the LSD breaths, long, slow, and deep, all the way down to the bottom lobes of the lungs for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the arms can come by the side of the body, and you can just shake those humerus bones into the shoulder girdle. What happens is that we are generating synovial fluid, so that's going to lubricate the shoulder girdle. The synovial fluid doesn't happen until you start moving the joints for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's come to stillness. Some big breaths in here. Inhale up, arms to sky. Exhale, press the air down by the side of the body. Inhale up, stretch the fingers to the sky. Exhale, press it away. Big full breaths. Exhaling, soft knees. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Let's float the arms back up overhead, and keeping the chest square to the front of your screen or your space, you're going to start stretching those arms up towards the sky, giving a tug to those intercostal muscles. They attach to the side ribs for 8, 7, grounding through the feet, 6, 5, really stretch those arms, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then let's fold the arms out so they're parallel to the earth. The palms are going to face the floor. And see if you can drop shoulders away as you do little pumps with the arms. You can imagine you're bouncing invisible tennis balls or whatever visual thing might work for you. For 8, drop shoulders away. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms come to stillness. Now spread the fingers as wide as you can. Rotate the thumb towards the earth. Maybe rotate the thumb to the back wall. Meanwhile, you're dropping shoulders away. You're opening the chest for 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumbs now rotate forward towards your screen, now up towards the sky. And now maybe the thumb rotates to the back wall. Maybe it rotates to the floor, but don't force anything. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate the palms back towards the earth. Now here, we're just gonna let the arms drop. Oh, let it drop. Lift it up. Let it drop again. We'll do this several times just to release any tension, any buildup that might have accumulated in your shoulders. 2 more. Very nice. And just pausing here, letting the arms come to stillness and noticing perhaps energy has moved and shifted already in the body. There might be a tingling in the fingertips of the arms, but maybe not. Just noticing. Let's keep the feet, I'd say, directly under the hips, or maybe the shoulders would be good enough. And then we're going to point the toes forward. Here again, you might want to be near your chair if you need support for balance. So it's inhale, bend the knees. The knees track over toes, the feet stay flat. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, stretching out Achilles tendon here in the backs of the calves. Exhale, straighten the legs. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down on 1. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Straighten the legs. Maybe take the feet a little bit wider. Let's go ahead and lift the right heel. Press it down. Shift the weight. Lift left heel. Press it down. Moving from side to side. As you lift those heels, think about pressing those toes into the mat or the floor. Spreading the toes wide. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Rebend. Straighten it up. Very nice. Roll the shoulders. Open the chest. Let's take the feet together. From here, we're going to steeple the index fingers. And then the rest of the fingers just fold over. This is going to be over your head. So I'm going to take it all the way up. This is called arrow. Inhale up. If you can get the hands behind the back of the head into the neck, go there. I have a shoulder injury, so I'm going forward. So inhale, exhale as you go up. Inhale as you come down. Lifting and squeezing. Squeeze the abs as you go down. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Let's go ahead and unfold the fingers, unwind the arms. They float slowly down in front. Let's take the right arm and just press it right in front of your chest. Now the tendency here is going to be to torque off to the left. Try not to do that. So you've got your right arm pinned with your left forearm into your chest, getting a big stretch in that right shoulder girdle. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms right here. Bend the inside elbow. Maybe the backs of the hands reach, maybe they don't. You're going to pump the arms up to the sky, little tiny pumps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly unwind the arms, maybe give them a little shake, a little wiggle like we did before. And then taking your left arm straight across the front of the body, the right forearm presses it into the chest. The tendency will be want it to torque to the left. Try to avoid that tendency. So the chest is squared to the front of your space. We're breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inside elbow bends. Maybe the backs of the hands reach, maybe they don't. This side for me is totally different. Again, we're going to be pumping those arms up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms descend, unwind the arms slowly. Shake out those bones, shake out those arms. Very nice. Let's take our chair. I'm going to put it here on the side so it's here if I need it, and I can place my hands on the back of the chair. And we're going to do just a series of lunges. If you need to keep your hands on the chair, feel free. The other hand could rest on hip or hip crease. I won't mirror you for this. I'm going to start with the right leg. So we're going to go exhale, inhale, stay on the right. Exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. So we're here in a lunge, up and down. So imagine that the torso is like a piston, bending and straightening the legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. Let's take left foot to meet the right. Shake out the legs. Let's do the other side. So this time it's going to be the other leg going forward, and me, it's going to be the right leg. Just work the leg you didn't work before. So hand on hip crease or waist, maybe fingertips on the back of the chair. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down on 1. Torso stays upright. Little pumps here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten. Left foot meets the right. Shake out the legs. Very nice. Again, taking your chair, you're going to face the back of your chair. I won't mirror you for this. So the feet are directly under the hips, the toes point forward. Let's take the right foot forward, the left foot goes back. So here we're really stretching out that Achilles tendon, that calf muscles. And we're going to lift the back, right, left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relift the back left heel. Now the legs together are going to bend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Tiny pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-straighten. You're going to tilt over the seat of your chair here. I'm grabbing halfway along the edge of the chair, floating that left leg. So you're going to point the toe here, touch and lift, touch and lift. Don't let the head dangle for 8, 7, or as many as you can manage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat it. Flex the left foot. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg away. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Repoint the toe. That left foot touches down on the right. You might want to follow it with your gaze. Lift the leg touching on the left. For 8, side to side. 7, 6, lift that leg. 5, it's light and empty. 4, 3, engage the abs. 2, 1, very nice. That foot comes over to the right. The 5 toes are tucked, the left heel is lifted. Inhale, lift that left heel. Exhale, press the heel into the earth. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, press it away. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. And then left foot meets the right. Let's micro bend the knees here. You can still be bent over the chair. And then you're going to slowly rise up using the back of the chair for support as you need. Very nice. Roll the shoulders, open the chest. The feet are directly under the hips. The toes point forward. Right foot goes back this time. The torso will stay upright for this portion. We'll lift that right back heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Spread those toes. Exhale, press. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relift that back right heel. Both legs are going to bend now, but the torso still stays upright like a piston. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We straighten. Now you're going to tilt over the seat of the chair one more time, floating that back right leg. Toes are pointed. Touch and lift. Touch and lift. For 8, 7, don't let the head dangle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat it. Flex the right foot. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, stretch the leg away. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, stretch it away. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Repoint that toe, touching down left with the right foot. Lift the leg, touch down right. For 8, 7, lift the leg. 6, 5, it's light and empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes over to the left. Tuck the 5 toes. Lift the right heel. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, press it into the mat. Lifting and pressing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back, right foot meets the left. Micro bend the knees, left and right. And you're coming up slowly, slowly, slowly. And then let's stay with the chair for one more time. I'm going to turn this over because Siri likes to participate. So you're facing the back of the chair. This time your heels are going to come together. The toes point outward. That's first position in ballet, if we have any dancers here. So you're facing the back of your chair. Your feet are in first position. You're going to lift up on the toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Let's do 8, 7, 6, lift those heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, stay up on 1. Now here, you're up on your tippy toes. Find a spot that doesn't move, either on the wall in front of you, maybe on the earth in front of you. Maybe you're going to lift one arm. Balance challenge coming up. Maybe you want to do the second arm or not. And I'm falling down here, so let's lift up. Maybe the second arm comes up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One arm comes down, second arm comes down. Float those feet down and shake them out. Very nice. And now I've got my feet under the hips, toes point forward, lift the right heel, and now let's just circle the ankle. So it's the right ankle joint initiating the movement. You're standing nice and tall on the supporting left leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go the other way. Circling, rest of the leg, the knee and the thigh, just go along for the ride for 4, 3, 2, 1. That heel comes down, coming back to neutral in the center. Just pause here, noticing the differences between the two sides, if there are any. And then shifting the weight over to the right leg, lifting that left heel. Again, it's the left ankle joint initiating the movement. Knee and thigh just go along for the ride passively. So this ankle might feel the same as the other one. It could be totally different. No judgment, just noticing. Let's circle the other way with the ankle for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly lowering the heel down. Let's go ahead and sit in the chair. Maybe you want to grab some water first. But if you want to have your props handy, your blocks or straps, maybe hand weights, have them nearby. And then coming to the front of your chair, you're going to sit more in the front of the seat of the chair than pushing into the back of the chair. So mindfully place the bum on the seat of the chair. And from here, we're going to just turn to the right. And we're going to take this right arm, this back arm, and we're going to start turning it to the right, twisting, 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 until you come to a sticking point, and then that back arm can just wrap around the back of the chair. So we're in a seated twist here. You're looking over the shoulder to the wall behind you. Nice and easy. Let's go ahead and come slightly out of this twist, just halfway. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. We'll do 4 of these. 4, 3. We're squeezing the spine, which is great. 2, wringing it out like a wet washcloth. Last one. Very nice. And then slowly you're going to come out of your twist. You're going to come back to center. And then you're going to go to the other side. I've made a nice obstacle course here. Okay. So now you're turning in the opposite direction. The back arm is going to follow the horizon with the fingertips. You're going to be twisting, twisting, twisting in the opposite way until you come to your sticking point. And then you're going to wrap your back arm around the back of your chair and pause here for just a few breaths in this seated twist. Big full breaths, LSD breaths, long, slow, and deep. Now we're going to slightly come out of it, only halfway. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And then coming slowly back, slowly back to center. Very nice. And here again, try to sit more close to the front of the seat of the chair than the back of the chair. You don't want to just collapse into the back of the chair. So let's take the legs wide. And we'll take the right forearm and press it into the right thigh. So this is going to be an isometric press down here, but the thigh and the arm. This top arm is going to come up to the sky. And again, keeping the chest square to the front of your space is the desired result. For 4, 3, 2, 1. That whole top arm is a piece, little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming back to center, slowly. Let's go to the other side. Left forearm presses into left thigh presses into left forearm. Don't neglect the isometric press as you lift the arm up to the sky. Big full breath. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then top arm, little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arm floats down as you resist the gravity, and we're not letting it flop this time. No. Let's keep the legs wide. And now imagine we're going to be working on the flexibility of the spine. So you're trying to get the spine into a whip-like motion as much as possible. So what we're going to start, we're going to exhale, leading with the chin. Inhale, tuck the chin as you rise up. Exhale, leading with the chin. Inhale, rise it up. So you're trying to get as much flexibility as possible in that spine. Breathing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 2 more. At your own pace. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's return to neutral. Now let's go the opposite direction. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale. Break the top of the waves with your top of your head. Imaginary waves. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, break the waves. We're like little dolphins swimming away, inhaling and exhaling. Let's do 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Tucking. Breathing. Last one. Tucking. Oh, and breathing. Oh, very nice. Let's go ahead and take the legs together. Now we can sit all the way to the back of the chair. We're going to go into staff pose, sitting in a chair. So make sure your thighs are supported on that chair. Let's just start by doing exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's do 8, 7, alternating, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back here, let's go ahead and extend one leg, flex the foot. Extend second leg, flex the foot. Maybe one arm can come up. Second arm can come up. Supported staff pose in a chair for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down, legs come down, slowly. Nice and easy. Let's shake out the legs. Let's take the legs a little bit wider apart now, not too far. We're going to re-extend those legs and we're going to flex both feet. So now we're going to internally rotate the legs back to neutral. Externally rotate feet and legs back to neutral. Internal, neutral, external, neutral. Let's do 8, 7, or as many as you can manage, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to central area here, neutral, feet come back to earth. Very nice. From here, you can take either a weight or a block or nothing. We're going to do chopping wood. So I've got my 1 pound weight here, like a little dog bone. Arms are straight, legs are wide. I'm sitting close to the front of the seat of the chair, but rooting firmly through those sits bones down into the chair. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to your neutral table. I'm sorry, sitting neutrally in your chair. Let's take the legs together. I've got 2 weights going here, but for this, you could have no weight, 1 weight, or 2 weights in your hand, melded together here. And we're going to start stirring our witch's cauldron here with our arms. See if you can keep everything below the waist still. As you move those arms, making up your delicious something or other for after class, for 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go the other direction. Working on those arms. Very nice. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center. Now, no weight, 1 weight, or 2 weights in your right hand. The arm is straight. You're going to inhale, exhale, doing some bicep work here. Inhale, exhale for 8, 7. Use the muscles, not momentum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Stretch the arm straight out. Now the palm faces the back wall. Up to shoulder height only. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's okay to say ow, let it float down. Very nice. Switching over to the other arm, other hand. No weight, 1 weight or 2 weights in the left hand or the arm you didn't work. Okay. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6. Resist the gravity as you go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming all the way down. Palm now faces the back wall. No weight, 1 weight, or 2 weights in this hand. Lifting only to shoulder height. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7. Don't rush it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly lowering it down. If you're using weights, keep hanging on to them. Legs come a little bit, not too wide, maybe as wide as your seat of your chair. I've got one weight in each hand, but it could be no weight in each hand. If you're not using weights, a soft fist is fine. So you've got your torso tilting forward maybe 20 to 30 degrees. The arms, the palms face the midline. We're going to do some flies here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay forward on this one. Little pumps with your arms. 8, 7. We're flying. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then lowering it down slowly, slowly, slowly. Very nice. Let's go ahead. And maybe I should do this in profile so you can see. You're still in your chair. Get this going here. There we go. And you're going to sit close to the front of the seat of your chair. From crown of head to tailbone, it's flat, straight like a diving board. And you're going to tilt back, keeping that flat back, and you're going to tuck the chin. Maybe you can lift one leg, grab the back of the thigh, not the knee. Grab the other leg, back of thigh, not the knee, and let's float the feet. So we're fluttering the feet. We're pumping the abdominals here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then bringing the legs to stillness. One leg comes down, second leg comes down. If you want to grab your weights, just quickly here or not, no weight or one weight in each hand. The same idea. Back is flat. You're tilting backwards. The chin is tucked. Arms are going to come directly over the chest. Palms face the midline, opening the chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reopen, and just little pumps here on the side. So we're working on the pectoral areas, those muscles. Little squeezes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reclose it. Arms come down by the side of the body. You can sit forward, lose any weights if you were using them. And then I'm going to turn my chair around so you can see again. Here, if you might want to use a strap or not, you can decide what works. Here's a strap. So we're going to sit in the chair and we're facing the right side like we were earlier. And either with a strap or your hand, and before I get to that part, let's take this front butt cheek and you're going to take it halfway off the chair and halfway on the chair. Now, either with a strap or your hand, you're going to grab the shin, the ankle, or the top of the right foot as you draw it back behind you. Using the strap, if you can't reach your leg, that's fine. Big full breaths. The back arm is supporting me. We're getting a big stretch in that right shoulder girdle as well. For 8, 7, press the foot into the hand into the foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go slightly, very gently. Coming back around, circling it to the other side. No rushing. This front butt cheek, half on the chair, half on the chair. So it's easier to grab your foot or your shin with that positioning. So grabbing whatever you can grab with a strap or your hand, The back hand grabs the back of the chair for support. Big stretch in the shoulder girdle on the left side. Left foot presses into left hand presses into left foot for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let it go. Coming back around. Here you might want to wish to sit all the way back in your chair. All the way back in your chair. Settling, grounding. And from here, let's go ahead and float up the arms. Inhale up, big breaths. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, press it away. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, press, and the hands can just rest on the thighs. Either the palms can face down. That's for grounding and stability, or maybe the palms want to face upward on the thighs, and that's for receiving. So getting yourself settled into your chair, maybe pulling the flesh away from the sits bones, crown of head floating up to the sky. Imagine the whole head is like a helium balloon floating to the sky. Maybe you want to find a way to just drop the eyes closed. We're arriving in Shavasana, a seated Shavasana, resting pose, corpse pose, and just noticing relaxation, imagining you're placing those feet in a hot tub. So deep relaxation in the feet. That relaxation moves up into the ankles. And then it moves into the knees. It permeates the complex structure of the knees. And then it moves into the thighs. So legs and feet become very, very heavy. That relaxation moves into the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the low back releases. And then the softness that's residing in the pelvis moves up into the waist and torso, enveloping the ribs, the heart, the lungs, the liver, kidneys, spleen, pancreas, colon, all the vital organs deeply relaxed. It moves up the chest into the shoulders and rolls down both arms, all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. It envelops the throat and the neck now, and then it envelops the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases, the face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates the entire body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And while we rest here in Shavasana, here is a quote from Pema Chodron from her book, Living Beautifully with Uncertainty and Change. And here's the quote from the chapter, We Are Needed. At the very lowest point in my life, when I was feeling utterly despondent, I started to see owls in the daytime. I would be in total despair, then look up, and there, sitting on the woodpile or in a tree or on the top of a cliff, would be an owl, and it would wink at me. It always made me laugh at myself and go forward with a complete shift in perspective. When life is hard, making a commitment to sanity can provide this same sort of wake-up call. So I leave you with a question. Are you ready to make a commitment? Is the time right for you to commit to not causing harm, to benefiting others, to embracing the world just as it is? Are you willing to make any or all of these commitments for a lifetime, or a year, or a month, or even a day. If you feel that you're up for it, then start wherever you are and voice that commitment to yourself or to a friend or to a mentor. You make the commitment knowing that if you break it, you simply acknowledge that you broke it and start again. If you'd like to remain here in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And as you are ready, deepening the breath. And then one more time, let's float the arms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, Samastiti. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you stand in the light of your own true self. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.